Hi, everyone. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in and welcome back if you are returning back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel's intense, okay? I care about what the Most High God has to say. This is not a religious channel. It could come across that way, I guess, some people. Please don't put me in that box. Don't judge a book by its cover. I just care about what the God of the universe has to say through his eternal word that never goes away ever. It doesn't wax old or anything like that. It is something that I run into. It is comforting to my soul. It is the truth. It has been tested through time. It still lives today. And without that word, I'm lost. I don't know about you, but I love the Most High God. He's very tangible here. And so anyway, it could just be a different type of a channel. It could be controversial to you, I'm sure, for a lot of people. God's word brings that type of stuff, but you'll have to just sit with the Most High if you have a a struggling within whatever's being brought out. But I'm not asking at the hand of anyone except the one who created all things and told us what is acceptable in his earth realm is. Okay, so anyway, welcome if you stay. If you got to go away, then thanks for checking me out. Let's get started. Most High God, I just thank you for this day. This is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. I just ask for any person who has any kind of need, you know it, to go before and prepare the way and make every crooked place straight. Chase your enemies away and scatter them today to the ends of the earth. Put your sickle in and get every wicked types of energy away from people that are calling out to you and leaning up on you and you alone and not the arm of the flesh. You tell us that those who lean on the arm of the flesh, it's cursed there. Father, let your people arise and begin to unite, Most High God, and do exploits, because we know you. I just thank you that you have a word today for the collective. We just bind and block and rebuke every demonic force, every witchcraft, warlock, familiar spirit, talking to the dead, everything that's crazy to you, Jehovah, that you say will bring a confusion in the earth realm. We just shut every door of the enemy right here, right now. We take the things that we are daily loaded with for our benefits. No one can take anything from us. Every person who has stolen a thing, you said it has to be brought back. It does not belong to them. And we just thank you, Jehovah, for the benefits that you daily load us, and we just take them by faith today. It says that the heathen are sunk down in the pit which they made, and in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. Jehovah is known by the judgments which he executes. The wicked is snared in their work of their own hands, and the wicked shall be turned into Sheol, and all the nations that forget God as well. Okay. Says that the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that wins souls is wise. Let us win souls. It says, he that hastens to be rich has an evil eye, and considers not that poverty shall come upon him. Somebody's secret is out. It also says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Okay, you might be cute, but if you don't have no discretion, God's saying that you just fair, but it's like you're like a pig. It just has an earring in your snout there. And let us have some discretion. We got heathenistic energy out here, and people have got evil eyes trying to make themselves rich off of other people's stuff and catching people up in the nets unwise. Let us warn these people, because God says to warn the wicked. If they don't want to turn, that's their business. They got free will just like you and I. When they die and leave the earth, God says, because you warned them that their blood's not on our hands, it's on their self. But if we do warn them and they do turn, then we've won a soul and we've become wise. And when they die, then we don't have their blood on our hands. So we want to rejoice that people are, will listen to God, but some people won't. We've got Ephesians 6:11-18 tells us to put the whole armor of God on so that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers and rulers of the dark world, spiritual wickedness in high wicked places. Put on the whole armor so that we may be able to withstand in this evil day. Having done all that we know to do, we just stand. Okay, I don't care what it looks like. I've had to learn how to do this, and I've talked about it on my channel a lot, and so have some of you all. But God is faithful. He's too faithful to fail us. We put our whole armor on and we stand. He will come through. We stand with our loins girt about with the truth and a breastplate of righteousness, our feet shod with the gospel of peace. Above all, we take the shield of faith to quench every fiery dart of the enemy. Let them throw their nonsense. We have faith and we have that shield. That's dumb that people want to show up that way, but I don't even want to understand it. But anyway, it's out here. And we're supposed to pray always and watch always and have the word of God, okay? And so the sword of truth. We have the Most High saying that Jehovah says that his power is forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves, he says. He says, think about that. Okay, so we got wicked people out here that are boasting and whatever, but God's saying the heathen sunk down their own net today. Let them not boast. It says, oh, bless our God, you people, and make the voice of his praise be heard, which holds our soul in life and suffers not our feet to be moved. Thank you, Jehovah. Some of us need a miracle, and we just grab on your word. It says, for thou, O Elohim, have proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried, and thou hast brought us into the net. And you laid afflictions upon our loins, and you caused men to ride over us. And we went through fire and water, and you brought us into a wealthy place. God is our exceeding great reward. Something's happening here. It says that the righteous man wisely considers the house of the wicked. Elohim overthrows the wicked for their wickedness. So people want to be wicked and thinking, I'm sneaky, I got this thing in the bag. No, God said you're going to be sunk down. You're going to be overthrown for being that way. Wickedness does not deliver out of wickedness, period. Somebody had a secret out here, and it's out today. Thank you, Jehovah. What do you want to bring out here? We thank you for miracles, because you are the God that does miracles in the heavens and in the earth. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to run into the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim. I feel the Holy Spirit really strong. We have the death and the nine of swords. Well, somebody's secret's out. So anyway, somebody's also secret's out. It's causing a warfare to go on. And you just got to stay strong for some people. For some of you all, you're coming out of this and God's bringing you into a wealthy place. I don't know what side of things that you're on, but something's over. Something's transforming. This is secret. Somebody's in their mind because of their secrets. They're sunk down. There's a judgment going on. 10 of Swords in the reverse is healing something out here. Something has been brutal out here. You have the devil. You have a little spy out here as well. Again, wickedness in high wicked places. You also have the law coming out with the world card. This word goes to shame. And this word goes to the word says, yes, there is something that does exist out here. Somebody's had secrets. And then you have the King of Pentacles out here. Some of y'all, you got something going on at your job. Something devilish has been out here with some demonic thing. This word goes to, what does it go to? Something like trembling in affliction, melting in affliction. Okay, well, some truth is out here. God said yesterday, real strong, there's a defeat. Real strong, there was prison on some folks. It's coming. What they did to you and I, it's coming. you and I do not get away with anything that we put in the ground and think we're going to get a different type of a harvest out of that. If you put wickedness in the ground, wickedness is coming up. If you put uprightness and you using wisdom here and you doing what God tells you to do, regardless how crazy the wickedness has been around the situation, righteousness has to come up for you and I. This also goes to the word fear out here. Well, anyway, somebody's melting in affliction out here on some stuff because God Almighty is doing something in a very transformative way out here. Somebody being watched now. This is what comes around, goes around. I just heard the tables turn. All right, well, the tables turn. If you can hear today, God is wanting you to turn. And so there's some type of hope out here for somebody turning, because God is saying that if we will win a soul, then it's like a tree of life to somebody. And so if you're caught up in something, you've been doing some wicked nonsense out here, it's time to turn real quick. There's death on somebody as well. There's also murder showing itself out here. The devil's a thief, a liar, a cheat, a predator. It's disgusting energy. Don't even want to understand that kind of energy, why anybody would want to be all puffed up in pride to think that they can be out here being some crazy. That God allowed some things to go on for even his people to be stretched out in some stuff, and tried his people through affliction. He gonna bring us out into the wealthy place. All these people think that they were going to get rich quick. They become nothing to God. It says they become nothing. They have an evil eye, and they had no idea that they're going to come to poverty in the end for that type of energy. It's better for you and I to go through the testing and stand strong, even if we're being stretched out, and just holding that shield of faith, when you and I know that we've done everything possible that we know to do, and you're standing in the truth. God gonna bring you out into a beautiful place, and they're gonna go to naught. He's gonna overthrow the wicked for their wickedness. There's that preacher again that was just at the bottom of the day. It's incredible. So this too shall pass. There's depression and stuff. There's a preacher. It wants to come out. We know it's a preacher because he's been coming out real heavy on the channel. Real heavy. Well, it's a wolf. If you're upright, you keeping the commandments of God, then you are. But we dealing with a wolf somewhere. We dealing with an imposter somewhere who has led a bunch of people. This goes back to a sea of people that has led a bunch of people to the pit of hell, because all those frogs come out around that church the other day when we were reading, and a bunch of people are seared because somebody has led a bunch of people into a ditch in a really bad freaking way. This person's being judged. This person's freaking being judged for what they've done. We want those type of people out. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's sitting on a pew as well. This is our entitlement. Looting on people. Killing them, looting on them, taking their real happiness and their joy away, and acting like they're some type of whatever they think they are. They're an imposter. They're a devil. And this is our entitlement. It's an entitlement card. You and I have the things that are rightfully ours. There's the communication coming today. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you. What's hidden here for the collective? Everything stolen, bring it back today, Yehovah, because you know our need today. What's hidden is this finances and stuff is what, yes, it's been stolen from us. It's been stolen, and you have consequence to pay for that. This is also water energy is out here real strong, and we have foreign people, foreign places out here as well, attached to some things. We had the Navy come out real strong yesterday on a couple platforms that came out real strong. This is also an independence to something. Well, God's going to turn the wheel here. There's something around timing when the wheel comes out. Okay, it's time for some stuff to transform you out. There's a judgment. This is danger on the wicked, because God's saying that he's going to overthrow the wicked for all their wickedness. So if you've done some wickedness, folks, and you're in this stupid mode of I don't care, I'm going to win at all costs. It costs you your soul, your life, everything else, I guess. I mean, the sickle's in. It's a final judgment card here. What else you want to bring out? So the house, somebody's home is here, somebody out of your house. Your soulmates are actually here when the devil comes out. You and I don't get to pick our soulmates. And then the moon, it's coming out in the reverse. And I don't read these in reverse, but just because the wording, someone's secret is out, when the moon comes out in the reverse in the tarot, it represents that. And it also go back to your house and your soulmates as well. Some of y'all had some type of an imposter. Somebody's husband, let's go back to the husband. Was some type of an imposter here. It goes back to a love and romance type of an energy with the moon in this deck, but there wasn't, because somebody was imposter. Somebody was there to thieve on you, or they did that, or whatever. That's what's in the hidden. Your home, the fish card and all the meanings, and a danger is also here, and a verdict is taking place. There's communication coming in a really big way. There's the gentleman. He came out yesterday. Last night before I went to bed, I read somebody was hostile, and that imposter card specifically out of this deck was there. You deal with somebody who has no emotion at all. They're a nutso. They've lost their mind. They're a heathen to God. Something sensitive out here, and your cousin is involved in something out here, and look, in the state like, or according to something out, they're just an actor. They've done something out here behind closed doors has caused their soul to leave them. It's shame. So, beloved one who has loved, or a lover has been here. The park is here. It's something public, and a group bound together. You could have had a group bound together at a park, and something's taken place. I don't know. Behind closed doors in your house, something's happened out here. Court. There'll be a court trial on something. Then I guess there will be. It says to press the palm, to bow the body over, and to tame the body. Okay. Well, we got law out here. There's also a true godly love somewhere as well. And for some of you all, you're going to be able to heal something. For some of you all, something was one-sided within some matter, and maybe you were true and the other party wasn't as well. What else you want to bring out here? There's a great big defeat, folks, on something going on for the collective today. Whoever the little, crazy woman is, so cute, but like a pig, they ain't nothing out here. They're being exposed. It says, and thou shalt take no bribe, for a bribe blinds you and it perverts your way. So perversion energy is out here in a really big way. Somebody who smokes is a clue to something. You may know just one person that smokes. Somebody also smoked crack out here. It came out the other day. Somebody has an inability to separate fantasy from their reality. You have somebody from the Ukraine coming out here. This is a battle and a warring energy, and Jehovah will fight for you. Just trust him. It's right here, putting on the whole armor today. Okay? I don't care who these wicked people think they are, why they think they have entitlement to wear a mask, why people want to show up being a crazy, I don't know, they're freaking nuts in their freaking mind. They crazy because something coming out today, and God says, I'm going to win this thing for you. All we have to do is stay still and stand. Okay? These crazy demons are going to lose their own life in a situation. If that's what they want, then kill them, Jehovah. There's danger for you in the hidden space. That's dumb. Grow the crap up, man. A big brother is out here attached to something going on. There's an amputee out here. This doesn't go back to a surgery as well. So somebody's going to try to do some stupid nonsense today. I don't know. You may have to be rushed into the hospital, and you may end up losing a limb out of something going on if you want to be some crazy, and God shut you up, set you down if you want to be a freak. Go ahead. I don't know. Any kind of scenario is possible. There's a danger on somebody. You want to be crazy creep? Then go ahead. He said, I'm getting up my fighting something here. Somebody says, I want to kiss you so bad. Okay, for some of you all, that's, okay, whatever this is. For some of y'all, it's a lover, and somebody's husband's out here. For some of you all, it may be safe for you. You got an ex problem out here, whatever that is. Some of you all, you're going to be able to heal something because God's going to win a war in something that's going on out here. Those of you who give a rip about that kind of energy with a connection. All right, you have the NG together, or two X's are out here for some of you all, and the letter P has come out. So this is a gambling rune. So if there's some type of winnings, we're around some type of gambling situation, so be it. It's also a protection rune, and somebody is able to get up in here and get some type of a protection going in a situation. It's diplomacy is also the meaning. And this is luxury. Again, God's bringing us to a wealthy place. Is going to strip it from the thief's hand, because the wealth of the wicked's laid up for the just. They stole it anyway. It don't even belong to them. And they're going to sit there in poverty because they had an evil eye to do some nonsense out here. All their little pretty little jewel in their stupid snout did nothing for them. Their secret's out. And whatever this is today, they're sunk down in the net that they dug. They stumble and they fall when they come after you and I, who want the truth in God's way here. Okay, he's going to overthrow somebody. So all this luxury did nothing but cause them stupidness. It was a bribery around a situation. It caused some perversion to go on out here in a matter. And it's all coming out. They're going to stand there naked and ashamed. The word shame is out here on somebody. Also, this is a hidden relationship. So some of you all got, somebody in that church or that preacher or the wife or whoever's doing what, they have an affair. It comes out all the time on the channel. And somebody's secret's out. Somebody's sitting here like this now today. I guess this is a baby. So somebody got pregnant out of the ordeal. That baby came out real strong last night. It came out wording. It came out in picture and stuff on one of my readings that I did yesterday. A construction worker, a worker. Remember, we had the builder and the mason and the engraver and metal workers and stuff like that also came out in wording yesterday. So it's all here in this one rune. But anyway, something secret is out here around a relationship. If you do have a secret around a godly relationship and something wicked has just been around somebody's been secret about that, it's coming out today. They may be speaking to you after this thing transforms so that you can heal something. I don't know, but you got a group here that's bound together. A group will be going to jail for some nonsense that they've done in this wicked church that God keeps bringing out, these false, nasty individuals that are nothing but ditches to people in the community. So anyway, we'll just have to stand in our faith and see what God's going to do for the collective energy in your city, my city, and whatever is going on completely. This is what come out. Y'all have a good day. If you are able to help with shelter, my information is down below. May God help bless you while you help a sister. Shalom.